Alright, we're back, guys, for round 3. And let me go and take a look at my hand. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this. I don't have double black for BioBlight, but that's fine. I do have one at least, and a Scryland. So, no reason to mulligan this. Fire for the Temple of Mystery here. I'm actually going to go and bottom that. Might be a little risky if he has like a Fleece Mane Lion. Looks like I'm playing versus the... Same deck again, the Naya deck. Yeah, he's got a pretty good opening there. Carroted in a Courser. And he has a Xenagos. Yeah, so I'm going to be a little bit of an uphill battle, but we'll go and see how this works out. Alright, don't think I want to Thoughtseize yet. The reason being that Thoughtseize doesn't do anything versus the Xenagos, so I think at this point I'd rather just get a Courser into play and then next turn be able to Thoughtseize plus Courser, so... Obviously having the blocker too is going to be, I think, a little important. And here comes the Xenagos. Possibly. Interesting. Yeah, I'll go ahead and block. If he'd rather, like, Lightning Strike, then that's fine. It means he doesn't get to play Xenagos this turn, which is good for me. Yep. Probably just make a Satyr. Alright. Alright, so Temple is a little awkward because I want to be able to play it and play a Courser and Thoughtseize, but I'm going to go ahead and play it because I need to. Yeah, I definitely want to draw Silence to Believers this game. So, let's go ahead and Thoughtseize. Doesn't mean I don't get to play the Courser. Alright, so we'll go ahead and take the Banishing Light, obviously. And then I will just go ahead and pass the turn here. So, okay, so he has a Polis Crusher on top of his deck, which I probably want to go ahead and dissolve next turn. Yep. Actually, I might be able to just silence the Believers it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so he's going to draw the Polis Crusher. I can play the Courser, my own Courser. Alright, so I'm trying to think if I want to... I think I want to dissolve that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just use a dissolve on the crusher here. He's probably gonna play a land. Alright, so he's got another crusher. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and dissolve this first one here. Yep, so we know he doesn't have anything too dangerous in his deck yet. Leave the Sphinx on top. And start attacking for a lot of damage. I'm going to go ahead and block the Voyaging Satyr, since I do have the Bile Blight in my hand. I take 1 extra damage, which is fine here. I don't know if he missed or not on making his guy, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and get this Prognostic Sphinx in play. I'm going to play my land, and then we will pass again. Alright, that Elspeth is going to be potentially dangerous too. He's hitting a lot of good cards. So, and I'm drawing a Caryatid, which is not a card I want to be drawing right now, but so we know he has a Polis Crusher in hand, along with I think just lands so far. I think he had a green-white land, or a white land of some sort when I thought seized him, so let me take a look and see. Yep. So we had Temple of Plenty, Temple of Triumph. So yeah, so he has Temple of Triumph in his hand, which he should play. Yep. So we made a Satyr, so I can kill the Xenagos this turn. Probably attack here. Question is whether I block 2 of these or double block the Courser. So if I double block the Courser, I can Bile Blight the tokens next turn, and then he would just have that. I would take 8, I would go to 5. I think double blocking is actually fine here. Yeah, that's fine, we'll go ahead and do that. The Caryatid's annoying because I obviously can't kill it with any of my removal spells, so I can't like kill it and then kill Elspeth next turn with my Courser. Okay, yeah, so there's the Polis Crusher. Do you really need to hit like a land here? Okay, that was a good hit. That was a good hit too. So I need to kill the Xenagos. I may have actually made a mistake there. Maybe should have played the Courser. I do not want these. We'll go and bottom these and leave the downfall on top. So the question is, if I play Caryatid, I'll have 2 blockers. Problem is then he can just pass priority, and then I can Bile Blight. Block here. Doesn't quite work. So I need to silence with Strive, basically, is what I need to do. Yeah. I think that's what we need to do, is if I silence the Believers with Strive, I can exile these 2, block 1 if he goes all in, then he'll have 2 left. I can downfall the Elspeth. Alright. Okay, so we left it on top. Alright, so now I have priority, so... yep, we need to do this. Taking 4... going to 2... yeah, may have been better just for me to play the Courser. Okay. Alright, so I need to downfall the Elspeth, I think. Problem is I need the blockers too, and I need to be able to kill the Elspeth. I guess I can wait possibly one turn, so like if I play... so I have 7 mana, so if I play Carroted and Courser, I have 4 blockers, so I'd go to 1 if he wants to attack me with everything. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. Him getting 1 more activation with Elspeth is fine, since I can still use the Bile Blight. Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that. And then just pass the turn. Obviously dead to like any burn spell, so I need basically this turn to survive. So also dead to like a Storm Breath Dragon possibly. So he has 1 card left. It's got to be the card he kept on top with the Scry. Okay, so he bottomed that. So I'm not dead to like a Storm Breath, because then at that point I'd be forced to use the Bile Blight, but then he would have tokens left over from Elspeth activation. The really annoying thing is I'm a little constrained on my black mana, because I only had 3. The Carroted will help out with that, obviously. Alright. So he's in the tank. Probably debating about whether it's worth throwing a bunch of creatures away at this point to get in an extra to put me to 1. Alright, going into his attack step. Okay, nope. So he's going to go and activate Elspeth. Yep, that's fine. Alright, so we get to see what his last card is. It is a Xenagos. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, so let's see if he pluses it, that's actually, yeah, so now I can't quite kill it. I guess I could just double downfall, and then he's left with... although I guess I don't really care that much about the Satyr tokens at this point, since I have enough blockers. So we're going to go and Bile Blight the Elspeth tokens. Yeah, I want to save the downfall in case like he draws like a Storm Breath Dragon here. So we are going to go ahead and attack the Xenagos with the Prognostic Sphinx. Alright, actually don't really think I want any of these. Yeah, I mean, they're all fine, but I'd kind of rather just hit like lands at this point. This is not a card I really want to be drawing either. Yeah, I want to hit lands to gain life off of my coursers is kind of where I'm at right now. So then we will go ahead and downfall the Elspeth. I need to get that out of here. And then if I play Courser, I only have 2 mana up, right? Yeah, so I need to just pass and leave the downfall in case he top decks a Storm Breath. Okay. Alright, so we left it on top. Okay, yeah, so we get another Satyr here. Alright, so I think I'm definitely going to play the Courser in my hand this turn. So I think I can go and just play this Temple of Mystery right now. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and bottom that land. And we will attack Xenagos, get that off the battlefield. I'm actually just going to go and bottom all of these. Now I just want to draw live spells. Although drawing land, even from my hand is fine, since that will make casting Read the Bones a little bit better. Again, we're just going to go ahead and pass, leaving up Hero's Downfall for a Stormbreath Dragon. Okay, this is also fine. Alright, so I definitely need to hit like a Silence the Believers or something like that. Alright, and then we are going to attack him. Again, I want to be hitting land drops to be gaining 3 life whenever I can. Oop, and I misclicked pretty terribly there, actually. That was bad. Yeah, I definitely did not want to attack with my Courser. Yep, so, alright, well, I need to kill it anyways. So we'll just go ahead and kill this, leaving my... leaving that in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he can't play it in Monstrous, a dragon, so I can actually go ahead and Read the Bones here. That was very awkward. That is not what I wanted to happen at all. But let's go ahead and just Read the Bones real quick. Alright, Cure is fine. The problem is I can't cast it. Sphinx is also reasonable, so I think I actually just want to go ahead and draw both of these. Silence the Believer is very good, and then I will go ahead and cast this last carrot into my hand. So a little bit of a misclick on my part. I wanted to attack with the Prognostic Sphinx. Leaving all my creatures back, and then when he attacked... So I was going to end up probably having to downfall the Polis Crusher anyways, but the fact that... yeah, the fact that I left the Sphinx back is fine, because that means I get to block it. Confluence is actually not a land I want, so let's go ahead and attack with Prognostic Sphinx. Not Courser this time. Alright, so we'll go ahead and bottom the 2 Confluences and leave the Temple of Deceit on top. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and play the Temple of Deceit. Alright, let's go and bottom this. Another Silence the Believers is good. I'm going to go ahead and play a Prognostic Sphinx. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6. So I want to go and again leave Silence the Believers up. He now has enough mana to be able to play Stormbreath Dragon and Monstrous it. play the Temple of Deceit right now. Alright, go ahead and bottom this Kiora. I'm not going to need to draw that. I attack with my 2 Prognostic Sphinxes. Bottom these 2, top this. Bottom these 2, and then keep the downfall on top. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and Kiora... Oops. Kiora, and then just draw an extra card here. Play my land. And then just pass. This is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I definitely need to kill his creatures. Just trying to finish the game as quickly as I can. Alright, so I'll go ahead and play this Temple of Mystery from my hand. Bottom this. I can probably actually Science the Believers these 2 as well. He starts taking... So he's dead in 2 turns if I do that. So yeah, we're going to kill these 2. This still leaves me mana up for... Silence, but this kills him in 2 turns, which is exactly what I want to happen, because I need to end this game as quickly as I can. Bottom this, top that, top that. Alright, so he's at 8. I actually don't really care if I draw that or not, so we'll just go ahead and do that, and then just pass. Probably a bit of a misplay. Probably should have actually just tried to play the Prognostic Sphinx. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't know why he wouldn't Banishing Light of Courser and just not die if he's trying to run me out of the clock. So, alright, let's go ahead and attack. Come on. I should be able to just go ahead and F6 here. Actually, yeah. Alright, so he's got a little bit of a time advantage right now. So yeah, so for sideboarding, I'm going to go ahead and board, I'm going to board in an extra Thoughtseize. Again, I think I still like Bile-Blight more than the Drown in Sorrow, and I like having at least like 1 or 2 in the deck. Although Drown in Sorrow was proven to be possibly a little bit better, so I might actually just try this. And then, yeah, I still don't really like Ashiok all that much, so I'm going to board out Ashioks, board in a Dissolve, board in like 1 extra Unravel the Aether, and then possibly, no, I don't think I want another Drown in Sorrow. Probably just another Bile Blight. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and go with that.